everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since I uploaded any videos, so someone asked me to show them some support characters. Okay, so here we have Valkyrie. So this is Valkyrie, and this is one of the best choices that you will give a CTP of insight to. Next we have Phil Coulson. I also have a CTP of insight on him, and I will say that Phil Coulson is one of the best support characters in the game. And with this uniform, this is a uniform that everyone should have picked up back in December. If you look at this, 20% guaranteed crit rate, 50% damage to spell violence. That is going to help you out with ABX, ABL and Giant Boss Raid. Here we have Ronan. Ronan gives you 50% attack, and his uniform passive, it works with universal characters or Toons. I call them Toons because sometimes I have trouble spelling character. So he's good for Giant Boss Raid, heavily mob. Well, I haven't got to pick up his uniform yet. I don't know if the sales are still going on, but his last two uniforms, I won't really pick it up. Well, it is nice for World Boss Legend, but you can't use them on Black Storm, and for Giant Boss Raid you could only use him on a Saturday. This 40% damage, it should have been to all villains, or it should have been to boss type. So you could have used him for Alien Villain Day in ABX. Here we have Nova with Richard Rider. He is good for ABX on Universal Day. He is good if it is you want to use him for Galactus. He should have gotten an Awaken skill and a new uniform. So we also have one Cyclops uniform. Well, you could use him in ABX if you don't have Phil Coulson season uniform. ABX on a Monday. You could also use his Phoenix Force uniform if you have it. Here is Polaris. Polaris, you definitely will want her for Giant Boss Raid and for ABL. She is going to help you on ABL for Mutant Day and for Mutant Female Day as well. Here you will also want She-Hulk. She-Hulk leadership is going to help you out in Giant Boss Raid. You definitely need to get your tier 3. This is going to help you in Giant Boss Raid. It is going to help you in ABX as well. It will help you on ABL no restriction day. Here we have Taskmaster. Now there's something called Weapon Master tag. See, if you have the Weapon Master tag, this will help you out in ABX. You definitely need to get Taskmaster's uniform. This 40% is going to help you out in World Boss, in ABX and ABL, and some people also use them in Time and Battle as a support character. And here we have Green Goblin. Now you definitely, if you have Loki and you are doing Giant Boss Raid, Green Goblin is going to help you out. 45% damage to villains and heroes, 40% attack, energy attack. Here you have Shuri. Now Shuri, you definitely want to pick up. You can get this uniform, or you could get the newest one. This one will come in more handy for ABX and ABL because of the attack leadership. Both of them are good, but this one is better for ABX speed, female day. And here you have White Fox. Now you could get this uniform if you want, and characters that have the leadership ability like Gallieta, Professor Xavier, Luna, Sharon Rogers, Captain America, Ghost Rider. They are going to get 60% damage. The uniform also gives 10% extra attack. And if you want to wait for Christmas, you could get a holidays uniform. You could get this as well. This uniform gives you 15% attack and also give you 3 hit damage, so that is going to hit extra hard in Giant Boss Raid, JBR and all of that. Jade Foster, she gives a little bit of lightning damage, but we don't really need it. Here we have Beta Ray Bill. Now his leadership, it gives fire damage. Without the uniform, he gives you 50% lightning damage. You could use battery build with all aliens. He gives you like 35% damage to villains. That is what his uniform kit does. You could use Sif. We definitely need this uniform. We definitely need her awaken. She is going to help you out in ABX, Combat Hero Day, and Combat Female Day. She gives you attack. I think is that yes. She gives you attack, and her uniform passive, it gives you 45% damage to boss types, which is good. Now, if you have Maya Lopez and you have Jean, you could use her leadership. You could use her leadership with Ghost Rider as well. Miss Tio. This is a uniform that you definitely need to pick up for summer this year. He gives you 35% damage to villains, and it also gives you some extra attack. %, my bad, damage to the boss types. So that is going to. So you definitely want to use Mysterio with Magneto. And here we have Ironheart. Her leadership gives you 50%. I think it's 50 or 55% all attack. And her uniform gives you 35% damage to boss types. You could use Cersei with any of the Eternals. Here we have Wave. Wave, you could get Wave the same way how you would get White Fox, by spending 750 crystals in Heroic Quest and doing other missions. She gives you 50% damage to villains. Here we have Angela. Angela, you need to get her uniform in order to get the support buff. You could use Angela on Universal Female Day, Universal Female in ABL for Heroes as well. Here we have Ghost Panther. Ghost Panther will give you like 50% damage to villains, 50% fire damage, 45% damage to villains. You could use both of them with Ghost Rider. Robbie Reyes, if you have his artifact, you could use his leadership for Ghost Rider. It's going to help. Here we have Proxima. Now Proxima, you need to get her latest uniform. Her latest uniform is going to give you 35% damage to villains, or 30%. If you are a big fan of mutants, we definitely need Dazzler for ABX and ABL. Dazzler has the White Fox passive for all mutants. You definitely want her. Kid Omega is just going to give you some mind damage. If you have Storm, her paywall uniform is going to work as a support type for elemental damage characters. Craven, you need to get Craven uniform for Green Goblin and Doc Ock. Craven uniform, all Sinister 6 allies will get 40% damage to boss types. Final Fell is going to give you bonus damage to universal allies, and she is going to give you some 35% all attack. If you have M'Baku, M'Baku is going to give you like, I can't remember what is okay. 35% attack, 45% damage equivalence. You could use M'Baku for ABL. I use him in ABL. I am looking for Sin. Did I pass Sin? I think I passed her. Okay, so this is Sin. So if you have any money for Halloween, her uniform is one that you definitely will want to pick up. Sin's uniform. You could use Sin with Jean or any female villain on Female Villain Day. You could also use her on Speed Villain Day. This uniform is paywall. Also, Black Cat uniform is paywall. I don't have Mystique. I don't have Nick Fury. Okay guys, so this is my list of support characters. Just remember that not all of the support characters work with everyone. White Fox, those characters need to have the leadership ability. Black Cat, Sin, Green Goblin, they only work with super villains and basic Wave, Nova, Angela only work with heroes, and everybody else could work with everyone else. Okay everyone, Thank you all for the video. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please tell me 5 characters who you will give a CTP of Insight to. Okay guys, thanks for watching and enjoy.